Hey guys. Hi. Yeah. Sorry, I was just finishing off a phone call. So, we're gonna get the stream up and running here in just a moment. But beforehand, I wanted to say hi. Hello. Hope you're enjoying it. If this is your first time here, I'm happy to see you. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you are a long-time viewer, it's always good to see you. Again, we're going to be playing more Path of Exile. I'm not going to be a salty little bitch today. That's one of our main goals. I had a very bad time yesterday. But today should be different because I came into it with a much better mentality. And a lot of what was taking me out was just all on the mental. Wasn't thinking right, I wasn't feeling right, and I let that get the better of me. And I shouldn't have, but I did. So, today what we're doing is we're actually working towards a build. Now, this is the first time that I've actually looked up any builds. It's the first time that I'm trying to work towards any build. But I've realized that while I wanted to come into it and have kind of the newbie mentality, I had literally crippled myself for the end game, and that was continuously angering me. I wasn't making any progress, I wasn't thinking correctly, and that was causing me to fail. So, because of that, I learned from my previous mistakes. I've changed up the way that I think about it, and coming into it today should be much, much better progress. So, anyways, if you're new, hi, welcome. If you're coming back, always good to see you. If you're a long-time viewer, again, thanks for coming by, I really appreciate it. Anyways, if you give me just a moment, we will slip into the game. Well, that is what it is. I like the chilled music, but it is what it is. Because I need to rededicate the resources to hopefully holding Path of Exile together. Because while I do love the game, yesterday the servers were having a bad time, and I'm hoping that today they hold together a little less tumultuously. Because it was touch and go. It was not great. So, with the new character, what we're working towards right now, excuse me, is we're working our way up in the edges of the tree there. And we're going to end up punching up and around through here, taking the life mastery, punching over here, and then punching down and across into this tree. That's what our next basic progress forward is. With the build style that we're going for, what we're going to end up running is Arcane Surge on the Frost Bomb and Freezing Pulse. Then we're going to have Melee Splash, Minion Damage attached to Summon Raging Spirit. We're going to run Absolution with Minion Damage and added Lightning Damage. We're going to run the Holy Flame Totem with Summon Phantasm. And then we're going to run Frost Blink and Flame Dash on their own. So Frost Blink and Flame Dash are going to be entirely mobility, and then the others are going to be our actual attacking skills. Oh, shit. Hold on. This happened yesterday, too. Because I realized that it won't switch over automatically. And I'm sorry about that. I hope that audio is coming through okay on your end.
Still alive, are we?
I apologize. Oh my gosh.
I've traveled inland.
Oh, I just skipped dialogue. Cool. Whoops.
The tale of Brutus was a popular one in the schools of Theopolis, taught in the hopes of deterring students from ambitions not condoned by the Templar.
That's fair.
Brutus was warden of Axiom Prison and one of the most feared men in the Eternal Empire.
Oof.
But there the histories end, and the myth begins, with Brutus commissioning a witch to transform him in a mad attempt at immortality. A moment of hubris that didn't end well for anyone. If it's true, then Brutus has my pity. Some of us pay too dearly for our mistakes. Yet if you insist on learning from your own mistakes, then please, one of these. You might need it.
Oh. No! Prison reward. What do we get? What do we get? Added damage, fire support, lightning damage. I actually need that. Yep, I need that. Thank you.
Take care.
Goodbye. Okay. Raging Spirit. Nope. We need Absolution, which I don't think we can get yet. No. And I have an Absolution, but the problem is... go ahead and look up Absolution. Yeah. It says level 12, but required level 44 because it's a level 10 gem. Because I actually used the crap out of Absolution beforehand. I know how overpowered it can be. So, that's on me. I don't think I'd be able to... Well, I would actually be able to utilize it. Man, okay. We're missing quite a few portions that are critical to this build right now. Just because we haven't pushed far enough to unlock them yet. Which we're going to probably be working towards as we push through this dungeon. We're going to cut over here and hit the woods. And hope that I don't die. And the keyword here is hope, because I am still extremely weak with the fact that we're missing most of our attacks, we're missing most of our boosters, and I suck. For now, I'm filling one of the slots with the Icy Bash that you get at the beginning of the game, just for the sole purpose of giving us some ability to commit close-range combat, because we're still missing a lot of our combat skills for dealing with enemy combatants at shorter range. You guys are scary. Let me move. Oh my god. I ran out of mana and I didn't realize it. Is he hasted? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Okay, well, we're gonna do this the dumb way then. Do it the dumb way. If you can't do it right, do it dumb. Because it tends to work. Also, I went out of my way to try and pull in a filter for items that drop, so we don't have as much clutter on screen while I'm playing. I would solidly recommend you do the same if you decide to get this. I went with the Never Sync, and I just went with the standard filter because it just boils out a lot of the extra crap that you don't need while still retaining a large portion of things that can be extraordinarily helpful, especially early game. So, I would solidly recommend. Man, I need a 4 gem, but I'm not willing to burn the resources on it. And I'm not getting any connected ones, which hurts even more. And with where we're at currently, I can't use the workbench to make attempts to fix that. So, all of that will be later progress. Holy crud. There we are. Whew. Okay. That was really difficult, but we lived. And that's really what we're aiming for. As long as we survive, we can keep making progress. I know how dumb that sounds, but that's actually what this is boiling down to, is just survive. There we go. Ah. Hello. There's that. I love the chat in this game. It's freaking amazing. All these people are just talking random shite in the corner, not actually giving any help. It's like asks question that needs serious response. Everyone collectively goes, nah, you get mediocrity. Yeah, and there is the I love this community message. It's fantastic. I love this game. As much as I got annoyed with it yesterday, it was entirely my own fault. I've had a day to cool off. Even yesterday I said it. Today, I've had a full day to cool off, step away, boil things out, figure it out. And realize that I was just dumb. I did things stupidly. I didn't think it over. I wasn't paying attention. I was just picking things at random and hoping it would work. And on the initial edges, that does work. But later on, it cripples you. And when I came to the point of it crippling me, I got mad about it. Because, oh no, I'm regretting my actions now. Hello. Can I have a minion fight? No, I am trying to actually kind of rapidly hunt for where I need to go. Here, have 1,000 skulls beating the crud out of you. I mean, it was only 8, but it feels like 1,000. Okay. Anyways. What do you do? Why do all of you have lightning arrows? That's some, all. Super annoying to deal with. Hello. No. still getting confused on a lot of these buttons because I'm still not used to this class yet, but things will get better with time, hopefully. Also, yeah, if you're popping in and you're new, hi, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. And if you're one of the originals, I'm sorry that I missed a week there. I really am. I was super sick. I'm good now, but I literally didn't have a voice. And, like, it wasn't just the, like, oh, my voice hurts. It sucks to talk. No, I literally couldn't speak. I was not okay. I thought I had strep throat for a minute. That's how bad this was. Thankfully, I didn't. Thankfully. I went in, I got checked out, everything was good. Oh. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, that's heavy news. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna try and... Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. Ooh. Hey, yeah. No, everything's good. It's fine. Oh, fuck. That's good. That's not all. Sorry, I'm just very distracted right now. I apologize. We'll get back into it. Get back into it. Well, that's news I wasn't expecting today. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. I just... Oof, that's heavy news. Heavier than I was prepared for today. Yeah, okay. Alright, anyways, back into the game. Oh, let's see. Oh, right, we have the small hybrid flask. And the lightning damage support, which I can't utilize yet. Okay. Holy shite. Okay. Oh my god, yeah, okay, sorry. It's... Ooh, a lot heavier news than I was prepared for today. Yeah. Anyways, we're working towards, a particular build. We're gonna try and make it to the best of our abilities given what we have currently available to us. All things considered, if the game keeps shoving both hands all the way up my butt cheeks and not giving me anything worthwhile in return, we're going to not get there ever. A little worn out on it, but it do be what it do be. So we'll figure it out. Hi guys. Bye guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Okay. Well, that's that. Let's get up and over on this end. Oh, hello, strongbox. I do want that. Cool, that was kind of trash. Take that, though. Yeah, fuck it. I can use that. Pull out Raging Demon. What are we hunting for? We have that we can actually stick together. Lightning support goes with Absolution, which we don't freaking have. Fudge Nuggets. Summon Raging Spirit goes off on its own, so just find a spot to stick it in for now, I guess. Fudge Nuggets, dude. Frick. Ah, frick frack. Okay. Whoa. That's a big guy. Hey, friend. That's not good. Let me move, please. Thank you. Okay. Purple alteration. Frick frack. The goat's horn would actually be useful. Oink. Frick it. Frick it. I don't have any of the things to actually use on it. Okay, we'll just stick you over there then. Frick frack! This is gonna be so hard trying to kill off this boss. It's gonna be terrible. Hi. Build is so weird. Okay, hold on. I want to move you to there and you to there. Thank you. Yes. Because I've had movement mods there before, and my brain automatically wants to say that the movement mod is there anyways. It's actually just easier for me to do that. Sorry if I seem distracted. I'm really trying not to let things beyond this distract me. I apologize. I will do better. All of those gems leveled up. That's kind of nice. Uh-oh. Great. Let me move. I love that because you move with the attack button, sometimes you'll just get locked against enemies. That's fun. Oh, man. Give me half a second. No. Perfect. Well, that didn't work out as I had intended. But I can work with that. Second, give me a second, give me a second. Sorry. Sorry. Managing several things at once. Perfect. One. And... good. Oh, shit. Trying to get through here as rapidly as possible. My apologies about it being not rapid at all. shit, the vivid and powered ghouls are strong. Damn. There it is, Warden's Quarters. That's what we needed.
Your answer's here, heretic. In Rayclast. But I don't think you'll like it very much.
Bye, Piety. Bye. Shitter. Oh, hello. Whoa. I don't know why every time I say essence of woe.
Lina is dead. His legion slaughtered along with every eternal man, woman, and child from Lina's watch to the foot of our axiom. Should the need arise, we shall retreat through Prisoner's Gate, raising my barricade behind us. Yet our salvation is at hand. Foul times demand heroic deeds, and through my arts, our Lord Brutus will arise anew to defend us. May the dry sands quench their thirst with Karuri blood when our mighty warden delivers his judgment upon them.
Fun. Chest. Some barrels, good. Fuck, my teleportation is actually the fastest way to destroy a multitude of barrels. I wouldn't worry about it, but barrels, for some reason in games, have the highest chance of holding. Wow. Cool shit for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. That man hurts. Oh my god, and he's vivid and powered. That's actually the worst. No. I don't wanna. Ah. No. 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 Up. No. No. Woof. Jesus. What the? What the fuck? Up. I suck. I suck. I suck. Okay, I'm actually just dying from the air at that point. Fun. Okay. Or he tapped me and I was bleeding out, which is the more likely option. And I just didn't realize that I was bleeding out. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that the checkpoint was literally before going up there. Okay. That's fun. I am terrible. I am not good at this. Bad at the game, bad at life. Yeesh. The new flavor of vape juice I got is bomb. Don't start vaping. It's terrible for you. If you already are vaping, solidly recommend caramel flavors. If you aren't, don't do it. It's terrible. It's not good. Never do. No, little bitch. No, no, let me fucking move! Fucking game. We'll make the interact and attack and move keys all the same key, because that's not ridiculously fucking annoying. That's not gonna get you killed. It's like, hey, surprise the fucking prize. That's exactly what it's done several times. God damn it. No. You fucking bitch. Nope. We just do it like this. I don't give a shit. I will cheese the shit out of this. Oh, Jesus. Hey, a Darkwood Scepter that has all the holes that I need, but it's two-hander, so. Isn't it? This is one-handed, I'm going to be very, very happy. I don't think it is. If it is, I'm going to be very happy. Hop! Hop! Ya fucking da. Yata. Okay. Well, actually, because I just simply... Fuck. Because I simply don't have the attacks that I need to stick in there. We're going to pop you for now. Where is it? You two. Frost Bomb. Arcane Surge. For now, we'll just stick you in there. And I guess we'll put Frost Bomb up and over there. Nothing here. Actually, stick you there. Figure that out. Okay. Shit. Nothing else here has what I want. Which is great. It's just fantastic. I couldn't ask for better, worse. Worse. I couldn't ask for worse. It's getting really annoying. It's like the game knows what I'm trying to do. And is actively blockading me from it. Which is super tedious to deal with. It's not that it's impossible or that it actually stops me
loyal
from being
Declan,
able.
give Our Lady Piety your absolute support and watch her with absolute scrutiny. There is much to learn from the likes of the Inquisitor, the Umbra, and the Soulless One. I would hate for Piety to feel that she need shoulder such perilous wisdom alone. Dominus.
Okay. Anyways, a letter of instruction.
Dear Chevron, you have certainly had your work cut out for you with Lionized Legion. Do not concern yourself with Marseilles' complaints. Our Emperor is fully aware of the jam.
Hey, it's going pretty good. How are you doing?
As to your need to accelerate the implantation process, I can recommend a quite simple alteration. Dip the gem in a boiling solution of 6 parts blood and 1 part thaumatic sulfite for no more than 13 seconds. Any longer, and you invite the crystal's wrath. Once the gem is withdrawn from the solution, you have but a few seconds to install the gem in the prepared flesh and close the wound. Should the gem cool too much prior to implantation, it will become inert.
No.
And your patient with it.
You gotta be.
Trust in the bountiful talent of yours, Chevron. My thoughts are with you. Malachi.
Is it showing now? Is it showing now? I'm gonna cry, dude. Oh, please tell me it's showing up now. Are you fucking kidding me? No. No. Oh my god. Ah, I changed the hotkeys. Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. Fuck. Ooh, that hurt. Ow. Hi. Yeah. Hello. Oh. Yeah, it was the same thing that I've done before. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, good. 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 Great. Fantastic. God damn it, dude. Hi. Yeah, you've gotten your I wish more rare collection. Yeah. Anyways, hi. Welcome. This is Path of Exile. You can see it now. This is Path of Exile. This is fun. Also, yeah, I'm sorry for that whole week of complete darkness. I was throwing updates on YouTube, but I was sick and had very literally no voice for that entire week. I got sick on, I think, Monday, and by Tuesday I had no voice, and it lasted all the way through to Friday. And for a second there, I was really scared because I thought I had strep throat. But I went into the doctor. I didn't have strep throat. I didn't have bronchitis, so. Oh, geez. I'm sorry to hear it. Oh, man. Have you gone in and seen a doctor for it? Because, I mean, It depends on what's happening. If you have like common allergies, it might just be that, but it could be
The
something
warden's free of
worse.
his own prison.
Headaches
Well,
are
since
never
you're so
good,
bloody
man. I'm
determined
sorry to
keep
hear
the
it.
witches off death, you better have one of these, for luck. And when they write the song about you, just be sure to mention that it was Tarkley who taught you everything you know.
Sleep Slam, Vitality. One of these I do need, I think. Flame Dash, yes. I just need to find a hole to stick it in. Ah. Okay.
Farewell.
Gotta go
Son,
talk to her.
Death is welcomed with open arms. Did you end Brutus's suffering out of avarice or mercy? Only you know the answer to that one.
Also, I'm sorry if I blew your headaches through the ceiling by getting salty. I've been trying to be better about that, but I got real mad. Where is Summon Raging Spirit? There it is. Eh. You go down here and get your... Where is it? I just saw it. There it is. Ah, perfect. And then can we pick up? Okay, no, don't type. That's fine.
Hello.
No. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry to hear it. One of my friends has chronic migraines, so I can kind of see what you're going through. That sucks. Oh, God. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, no, that's... It's something that I think a lot of people don't give enough credit to, because it can be very literally crippling. So I wish you the best of luck. I really do. And I'm sorry that you're going through that. That's those. I can't use it yet, but I do need one of these. I'll need that BS. Take something for it fast and stay distracted. Yeah, I believe it. Because, man, that's... Ugh. I just get normal headaches and they suck. I couldn't imagine having to deal with it all the time. Minion damage support. Need another one of those. Okay. I need to keep you. You two can get dumped in the box. Okay.
Farewell.
In the box. You in the box. You in the box. Then a lot of you can get stuffed away. Oh man. Yeah, yeesh. What am I doing? Instant recovery. Yeah. Go ahead and grab that. Swap you two around. You guys. And the minion damage support on there, but I don't have the melee splash, which I need. So, go.
Greetings.
Talk to him and see if he has a chest plate that has the 3 that I need connected. No. But he does have a shield that has the 3 that I need connected. Perfect. Do you. And you. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Anything else? Nay. Okay. These two are for a spell that I just don't have yet. So, once we have that, we will get to utilizing those.
Farewell.
Okay. All right, now we can get moving. Okay, those skulls do a lot more now. Like, way more. Whoa, okay. That made a massive difference in what we were doing. Okay, actually want to switch you and you around. You. Okay, I have those set up wrong. We want you there, we want you there. There. Oof. Very odd.
Purity will prevail.
Still trying to get used to running all of these together. it's a lot to manage all at once. I can do it. It's just a lot for my small brain to figure out. Ah, jeez. Oh, this sounds probably really dumb, but I figured out you could just hold down the left mouse button to move around. Makes moving about much, much faster. If you're not just burning the teleport everywhere. Oh. That's why you use the flame dash. Oh. Because you can use it in the interim while the other one isn't working. Oh, it's all movement tech. Oh. Uh, 2013, I think. But it's been getting updated continuously forever. I tried to play it back in, like, 2019, I think. 2018. And at the time, I just didn't have good enough internet or a good enough PC. So it didn't work at all. At all. So later on, I decided that I would try it again. And that later on just happened to be last week. And then I got super into it. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that it did get graphics updates over time, but all things considered, it's very reminiscent of, like, Diablo 3, which is a game that I have played the living crap out of.
The path to the truth is never...
Fuck. Me through. Let me pass. I think the one thing that I don't like is how many things are attached to left click. Like, to interact with items that you want to pick up, it's left click. To move around, it's also left click. To use your main attack, it is also left click. So that's why there will be points where I'll just randomly teleport through a group that I'm obviously not trying to fight, and then just spin back around and try and fight him again. Not because I actually want to fight them. It's because, well, I have to hold the left click in order to move. And it spins me back around to deal with them. However, the movement tech on this is very interesting. I have not used a heavy movement style beforehand, so it's kind of weird to get used to. Especially with the spinning around to fight things constantly. That's gonna get really annoying. When it almost kills me over and over and over again. Also, yeah, the filter is nice because it cuts down on all of the crap that keeps falling, that lands everywhere. Because otherwise the screen would just be a cluttered mess. It always ends up being that way if you don't actually install a filter. And the weirdest part is there isn't an actual just filter in the game for loot. You have to go online and get one separately, which is really weird to me. I mean, it's fully supported and it's integrated into the game, but it is nice because it lets you really have a lot of customization to the filter that you're utilizing, and I appreciate that a little bit. Oh, that's fair. Look, I went in to get diagnosed with ADHD as a kid, and the results came back inconclusive. But with the style of games that I'm constantly attached to, all the fidgeting that I perpetually do, and pretty much every marker for having ADHD on the planet, I'm pretty sure that I have ADHD. And when I have... Yeah. When I have all of these things happening at once, my brain can split focus in all of the directions, and I like it because of the almost, how would I put it? The overstimulation of it actually feels necessary, which is really weird to try and explain. But it feels like it's something that I get super into. I don't know. It's odd. Hello. But the hyper-stimulation of it feels good. But it also means that at some points my brain will hit overload. Which is okay. It happens. But I could definitely see why it would be something that could be difficult to get into. Especially with all of the stuff happening constantly and all of the things that you need to try and keep track of perpetually. And like, all things considered, this class of all the classes that could be running is probably one of the technically easier, except every class is as difficult as you make them out to be. Because unlike most games, you can really pick any class you feel like picking at the beginning of the game and build them out to fulfill whatever niche you want. I almost died. Anyway, like, I started out playing as a Templar, but if I felt like it, I could build out this Templar to be a dexterity-based ranger who sits at distance and uses a bow. instead of being a spellcasting tank. It's interesting. It gives you all these pathways. Like, what bases you is what position you start in. So, like, the Templar starts there, and then each one of the other classes starts at one of these other rings. But every class can unlock into all sides of this. Like, you could start over here and just push straight down the tree and push over into here. Or push up to this corner point and push over into here. You can go whatever direction you want with it, which is interesting. It also means that there's so much more that you have to try and keep track of, which is also why I have dumped my original character. Because I realized that... okay. See, that makes sense. Because mine, I definitely get on the hyperactive and hyper-fixated edge of the hyperactive. So, like, I can sit down and play... like, the first day that I played this game, I sat down and played it for an entire day. I didn't eat. I didn't get anything to drink. I didn't even think about it. I was so hyper-fixated on the game that by the time I got off, because I was too tired to keep playing, I went, oh, it's 2 a.m. I woke up at 5 and I haven't eaten. I was like, oh, I might have made a mistake. Oops.
Calm stands before us and looks out to the raging sea. He sings, calls, screams to our ancestors to come to our aid. He offers them gifts of old, a feast of heart and mind, muscle and marrow, cooked in the fire and
Oh, yeah.
this angry land. We have not practiced these ways in so many years. Only in the darkest of times, most desperate of times, do we perform these oldest of rituals. Only here and now may we sacrifice and consume our own. Only in our king can we trust this return to our ancient selves.
Yay, cannibalism. No, but absolutely, RimWorld and Project Zomboid are two that I can definitely get into in the same way. And part of it is also me wanting to try something new, which is part of why I started playing this. And then I realized just how much there was to it. So the depth of not only the actual game itself and the lore itself, but the gameplay and all the mechanical edges and the constant learning curve intrigued me immediately.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands.
Oh, good.
So, what am I doing here? Apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathus. She repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate. Took my hard-earned all-flame. With it, the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Till I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, till the sun's final setting.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
Farewell, farewell.
Inconclusive test leans more on the side of having it, just not with enough intensity on what the test was focused on. Yeah, it's very possible. Give me a second. I got a call from my ma coming in. Yeah, hello. Sorry about that. Just a call from my ma. It was quick, just seeing how things were going. It was partially because my great uncle got killed in a car accident today. So family's kind of letting each other know that things are happening. It was one of the last of a group of 13. One of the last. Now it's just it's 3 of the girls that are left. As far as I know. So, yeah, it's been one of those days. But, going back to the ADHD test, it's very possible that it could have literally just not been me focusing in the regard of the expectation, not triggering the hyperfixation on the things that were brought to me, or things that were set in front of me. But I frankly don't remember. I just don't remember. I probably should. But to be fair, I don't remember most tests. Like, I know I've taken a multitude of the personality tests jokingly, but I remember none of the results. Yeah, that is fair. No, but it would make sense because some people have tendencies that hyperfixate in different regards, or their hyperactivity is triggered by different things. Not everyone will have the same tics and triggers, and some tests need specific pretenses or sets for them to say conclusively whether you do or don't. And I very literally could have been dealing with one where I just didn't have the triggers that were expected for that test. That doesn't mean that it isn't there, which is also why it would be inconclusive. Because that doesn't mean they can say no. It just doesn't mean they can say yes. Which puts you in this weird limbo. Though, to be fair, I'm kind of happy that it ended up in that limbo. Because it meant that if my spine hadn't been a shitlord, I could have actually gone into military service. Because they would have prescribed me Adderall, and if you've had a prescription of Adderall or, I don't remember the other one that they'll prescribe you for it, if you've had those prescriptions previously, you can't serve in the U.S. military. I don't remember why. I know there was a reason to it. Maybe they're just concerned that you'll blow a gasket one day and lose everything or something. Run. I still have HP. Gonna quietly run in little circles. Hello, ow. No, please. Out of heals. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I've known a number of individuals who were into their 40s before they actually got a correct ADHD diagnosis. Like, they'd been attempting to be diagnosed from the time that they were like 6. And it had always been no or inconclusive. And then finally they go, oh yeah, you have ADHD, beyond a shadow of a doubt. and then they get under medication and suddenly everything in their life falls into place. Oh, that is a very valid possibility. If you absolutely need to have it, yeah. That would make perfect sense. Because if they have you on something like Adderall, that means they have to put you either in country, or if you're stationed out of country, they have to bring you that supply in specific, and then it's a dedicated supply chain just to keep you as a capable fighting unit. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I hadn't actually thought about it in that regard, but no, that works perfectly. The maths. Deal with my tiny flaming skulls, fucker. Me calling in the merry men. Why fight a battle when you can have the boys do it for you? Yeah, that makes sense. There are a lot of things like that, though, which is interesting. Oh, no. Should I get... Oh. It was just my brother. Okay. Yeah. Also, I didn't end up putting up yesterday's VOD because one of the songs that was supposedly free use and copyright free was not. So the audio was completely muted for the entire stream for playing under a minute of it. And I just went, there's no point in putting this up. I tried to dispute it, but they went, no, it's not for us. Fine for YouTube, not for them. Which is fine. It is what it is. Each individual group has their own copyright laws in that regard, or adhere to them in differing manners. So, I'm not faulting them for it. It was my lack of knowledge that led me there. Man, I need health regen gear bad. How do you kill the water creatures? I boil them. They're just straight up blocking 99% of these attacks. That's super annoying. Okay, freezing them was the key. So yeah, because I leveled up, we can level up those gems. I will state that a nice part to this game is the fact that as you level up, not only do you find more equipment, you get more skill points at everything, but you actually end up leveling your gems, which makes them more effective over time the more you use them. I think that's a really interesting mechanic. I don't know, it's something that I have a deep appreciation for because it gives you more reason to actually try and dedicate yourself to something than just throwing in whatever you feel like throwing in all the time. Which isn't to say that you can't switch up your build, but it gives you more reason to actually have a dedicated build as opposed to just throwing darts at the wall and hoping that things stick together. I need blue and red gem slots. Finding a lot of those. And a lot of red only, and finding a lot of yellow and green. But finding a lot of blue and red in tandem. Yeah, there are a lot of things that can just be written off. And again, similar symptoms or part of the personality definitely has a major influence on it. Because sometimes it can be hard to tell if someone's just quirky or if they have ADHD. And again, it can also depend on the individual and the manner with which the test is given. I mean the individual giving said test. Because, I mean, it could be someone who's very dry who just doesn't stimulate the individual in the right manner, so they don't respond in the manner that they were expected to, which therefore dictates to said individual testing that they just don't have it. Even though they do, it's just they're not responding correctly because they didn't have the right person giving the inputs. Really interesting. It's a very weird, it's a very odd issue. I've already 100%ed this cave. Why am I going backwards? Hello. Me? Give me your loot.
Must have time to gather.
Looking around for graves. Oh, the movement tech on this is so nice because I can get around so fast.
My Allflame, my blessed, damned Allflame. Oh, you want your moment of firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the Allflame to give life, it must first be kindled with life. And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts,
Ah,
I
fuck.
have little option but to make do with what I have.
Give me a second.
Namely,
Give me a second. You fucker!
please understand.
Trying to change my juice.
Gentlemen of
No.
honor,
No, 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 no.
please be
No, no,
good
no, no,
to
no.
do this. Hard
No.
drive
You fucker. Good.
You may tell even the noblest of men. I should take heed.
Ah. Middle of trying to change juice and get jumped. It is what it is. No, I knew that would happen, but if I remember correctly, yes, I get something for doing that. Something that I want. Oh my god, that tastes so good.
Fairgraves was a good man, a fine explorer. He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse, usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to many. 'Twould be a shame to spoil a good hero.
Yeah. He was a desperate specter at the end. It's understandable. Nice. And yeah, it didn't go too terribly because I managed to finish it off rapidly
Ahead
enough.
of Siren's Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues to return the favor.
Gross. Okay. Did that unlock absolution? It might have. No. Bam. Yeah. One thing that I'm missing. Oh well. Into you, yes. Oh, shit. Actually. You, because, yeah. We need that. Thank you.
Still alive, are we?
Yes. Yes. Hmm. 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 I can't just sell them, right? Forgot about that. Where are you? You. Go into there. And then... I need... yeah, okay.
Stay sharp out there.
And, no.
Hello.
You. There we go. Pink. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Kramer Dash. Rust Link. Go there. Holy Flame Totem is there. Oh, if you were connected, you'd be great. But you're not. Sad. And I definitely can't use Absolution yet. Not my Absolution. Sag. It wouldn't be that big a deal. But it was one of the primary skills I used on my other character. So the only rendition that I have is super high level. However, I could, on all technicality, purchase it with my other character and use it on this one. Would be a bad idea, but I'm already kind of dedicated. Oi. 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 Oi, 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 oi. Oi. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Summoning the Phantoms is kind of dope. I And as much as I would like these, none of them are actually in the useful category for me, which is big sad. However, I want to see if there's... That's the wrong scroll. Yep. Yeah. There it is. Honk shoe. Got that. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Now we go up into here. There we go. Up. Hello. Out. Hate those stupid little purple totem things that run around on the ground. They are death incarnate because they will slow you. That doesn't sound that bad. Because they don't attack. They are never alone. They always come with a horde of dudes. You're on the receiving end of the send dudes meme. Send dudes. You mean nudes? No, send dudes. I need help. Nice. Like being set on fire. Apparently not. Buy me more time investigating the woods. Oh. No. I think that's all we get. Ooh, you're planning on upgrading your PC? Oh, dude. Yeah. No, I massively recommend the upgrades. Oh, dude, it is a world of difference. Like, the PC that I had before this wasn't bad, but you know, after getting 5 colonists, RimWorld would start getting framey. And after 8 colonists, things went terribly wrong. And there were multiple points where it would take me like an hour to finish a day in-game on RimWorld because I wanted to maintain better than 10 frames per second. And by better, I mean about 20 frames. And that was running at the 30 ticks per second. Because I couldn't speed up time. Because if I sped up time, my frames per second dropped to like 2. So, playing it on this computer versus my old one is a massive difference, and I could not recommend doing upgrades more. It's just different. I think I had an i5. If I remember correctly. I know it was an AM3 chip, but was it in an i5? I don't actually remember. Oh, man. It was an old chip. Well, it wasn't that old. It was only like 2. Would that be 4th gen? 3rd gen? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure what gen it was. Weird to think that it wasn't that long ago I knew the specs off the top of my head. Now it's all gone. Yeah. Think so.
Welcome, husband. We knew in our hearts that you would find us. Come to wrestle.
Oh, what am I doing?
Welcome, husband. We knew in our hearts that you would find us. Come to wrestle.
Yes, sir.
Ambrosio and
the
Amarissa
specs
must meet their
somewhere.
father. Come, my love.
Oh god, it was way older than I thought it was. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so old. I didn't actively realize how old it was. Oh god, I'm old! Oh! Oh god, it was so old! Oh my god. Yeah, released in 2014. Yeah, mm-hmm. Hit. 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 Well, that explains a lot. Ow! Dicks. Doing things here. Yeah. Yeah, released in 2014. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's... yeah. Mm-hmm. It's right. I just don't like that it's correct. You know what I mean? Oh, God. It was old. Yeah, no wonder it didn't keep up. To be fair, it upgraded to the i5 from an, I think a second gen i3. So it's been pretty massive improvements over time. Incremental improvement. There we are. Yeah, bring forth the daughters. Yeah, no, to say that my old computer was underperforming would be an understatement. If you wanted to put together my old computer now, you could probably do it for like 200 bucks. I mean, it's not quite that bad, but it feels like it. However, it had done me extremely solid, and now I think about it, that computer was actually put together in like 2017. And then I used it without upgrading any parts in it. Yeah, when I finally built this computer, it was definitely time for an upgrade. I just didn't actually think over how necessary it was. But yeah, having experienced the glory of having a actually capable system, solid 10 out of 10. I will never go back. I could not be paid to return at this point. Mostly because I can run everything that I need to without concern that my system's gonna light on fire. Yeah, death to sin. Woo. We are altruism incarnate. You are altruism incarnate. I'm a problem. Okay. The R5 2600. Okay, yeah. Yeah. But slightly worse game-wise. Yeah, that's not surprising. Older Intel chips, or even the lower-end, newer Intel chips are meh. Yeah, dude. 120 hertz screen. Yeah, refresh rate is everything. I've been thinking about stepping to a 180, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm comfortable. It's more of a, I'm worried that I'm going to try and upgrade something, shit's going to go sideways, and then I'm going to spend a week figuring it out. I mean, to be fair, I did build this entire system myself. And it went perfectly. I mean, all things considered, this is going to sound kind of dumb, but, like, even with all the mediocrity of the systems that I had before this point, because, like, looking at them from modern spec, even when they were nicer systems or newer components, I always had scrap-built systems. So there was always pieces to it that were old or outdated or pre-used and not in great condition, or hand-me-down parts from other systems. Oh! Oh! Oh, great heavens! Oh! Ah, it's freaking Spriggans. That's what's killing me. Copy. But yeah, I'd always had, like, older scrap-built systems, things that I'd put together with what was left over, but I've always built them myself. So there was always something personal to them. There was always that deeper connection of, like, well, yeah, it might not be the greatest system on Earth, but I built it. It's mine, and I put it together. I put in the time and the work and the craftsmanship. And something to that always spoke to me. So it always felt like a better system than it actually was. I don't have a better way to put it. It always seemed greater. It's kind of like in the living room, I have this crappy little shelf that I built. And it wasn't like I went out and bought an IKEA kit and built a shelf. No. I had a piece of lumber that was laying around at my grandpa's house. I went, hey, are you going to use that? He went, no. I went, you mind if I cut it up and make a shelf with it? And he went, yeah, sure, you mind if I watch? And then he sat out there and watched me cut up a board and make a shelf with it. So it's like it's a weird connection that I've always had to building things on my own. And I think a lot of it really does come from him. I mean, it's a good way to connect with him now. Because, you know, he's gone, but I still always have that mentality with me of, if I build it by hand, I'll always know how to fix it, and I'll always have something there. I don't know, that was a whole tangent. But yeah, it feels so amazing to have after using a 30 to 60 hertz refresh screen for so long. It's immediately noticeable. Yeah. Oh yeah, it really is. I will say that, as far as I know, this game operates at... Yeah, it can hit up to 240, but will only hit 30 if it's windowed and not focused on. But it can go all the way up to 240. And if I remember correctly, there's, yeah, the target frame rate of 30, which means if it drops below 30, it will fire back up. It'll drop things to at least fire it back up to that point until it can maintain it. It doesn't sound like that big a deal, but sometimes the servers in this game just don't make it. They shit the bed and start giving up. So at points, it's not even the PC that's having trouble. It's not on your end at all. It's literally the server giving up. Being like, nah, I'm going home. Taking my ball and leaving. So there are definitely points where I can see the fracturing edges as the servers are trying to keep up. And yeah, there are definitely points where I can definitely notice when games are just not making that 60 FPS cutoff. Which is also why I put in so much time and effort to try and make sure that OBS wasn't shiting the bed anymore, and why I gave up on Streamlabs. Is because it just wouldn't maintain it. Like, Streamlabs and Twitch were getting mediocrity, and YouTube was getting slightly better mediocrity. But I didn't like the fact that it wasn't concurrent. Like, if it's gonna be mediocre, I want everything to be mediocre or nothing to be. You know what I mean? I want one group to get a better experience just because they're on a certain platform. I'm gonna hand out garbage, I'll give everyone garbage and feel bad about it. But if one group's getting slightly better garbage, then I feel bad about the other group. I had a courage moment. I had a courage moment. Oh my god. I almost died. A 240 hertz screen? Ooh. 1440p. Yeah. The thing I can unconfidently say I can run 240 is the Windows home screen. That's fair. That's fair. I have been definitely mulling over getting a screen upgrade. Technically, I have a screen upgrade in the house, but it's a TV. And it takes up a lot of space. And honestly, I don't need something that's 50 inches to try and play games on. Especially streaming-wise. It's just too much. I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but something about a good 20-inch monitor is perfect to me. Or maybe like a 32-inch if you have a curved monitor. Because then it's not the verticality you're worried about. It's the horizontal edge. But I'm also partially concerned that if I upgraded my monitor, I might cause more strain on my graphics card. And I don't know whether that would have... Okay. I don't know whether that would have an impact on the stream or recordings, which is a secondary concern. Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm not your ex-husband. Stop it. Karen, what did you do with the kids? Where are my kids, Karen? Okay. I'm gonna stand over here. You will not stand there. Mana. Please. Uh-oh. Meh. Uh-oh. You. The tunnels. Tunnels hurt. Tunnels hurt a lot. That went extraordinarily well. I'm not sure. I was probably looking at an LG monitor, just because I've had good time with them. I was thinking probably a 20 or 21 inch. I don't remember the model number. I'd have to actually look it up again. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just out of curiosity. I think it was a 21 or a 22 inch. Wasn't anything extraordinarily expensive. I was just a good upgrade to watch. Well, actually, no, it was larger than that. Okay. Dude. Looking it up on my phone. Fun. Because it is not happy having to share with everything else. Oh my gosh. Stop it. No, that wasn't it, because it's much normal. Maybe that was it. Is that it? Oh shit. I think it was. Yeah, I was looking at the 27-inch QHD. Ultra Gear QHD 240 hertz monitor. It's not anything major. I mean, it'd be $500 is the only thing I'm looking at right now. But it's a 27-inch. It wouldn't be bad. And yeah. It's just something simple. I don't know, it's not anything amazing. But it is nice. Yeah. The only thing is, it does seem a bit pricey. I do agree on that. I've just had a lot of really good luck with LG monitors not having issues. Like the one that I'm using right now, I've used, now that I think about it, for like 7 years, but it's never had any issue. That is fair. I mean, if I went for a 144 hertz, yeah, absolutely. And to be fair, it would still be an upgrade. That is fair. Fuck, I need to do more research on monitors. I got a homework assignment now. Shit. Shit. Oh, no. There's a... Fuck. Fuck, there was a book in there, and I'm dumb. Oh well.
Pray that I'm not too late to untie this corruption.
Doodly-boo-boo. Doodly-boo. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. The OLED monitors seem really nice, and I have, as dumb as this sounds, I looked at one in Costco just to see the fidelity on screen, and it looks really nice. But as you said, yeah, you could build a whole PC with the 7800 XT and the R5 in it. The R5 7600. So, yeah, that is entirely fair. Though before I do a monitor upgrade, I should probably just save money and buy an NVIDIA graphics card. Just because I am streaming. That's literally it. Because you get better fidelity on stream. Yes. No, the quality on the monitors is absolutely insane. But, as you say, you will immediately want one, and yeah, it's a little bit debilitating. I'm very lucky because at the point where I saw one, I just didn't have the money. That's fair. It's weird. I don't think it's so much the graphics cards having any issue. I think it's literally just OBS's integration with overall graphics that causes the problem. Because in recording off of an NVIDIA card, you have the NVIDIA specific encoder, which gives you better picture quality. I don't know why it does, but it do. Where the AMD encoder actually falls short. Which is why I'm using the standard encoder as opposed to the AMD encoder. Well, with the NVIDIA card, they have they don't just have the 264 or the 265. They have their own specialized coding for it, and I don't know how it works. I would have to do further research into it before I came back and really talked about it further. But that's fair. That is fair. Graphics cards are just so painfully expensive right now. Like, fuck. I could make an entire house payment and a car payment. And pay my taxes. For the price of one graphics card. It hurts. It hurts. So that is probably what I'm going to invest into, yeah. Really? Huh. not know that. Need to look into that. Intel might be. And here's where we start to get some frame drop. Yeah. Therein lies the issue. Yeah, this guy has this beautiful outfit on, and she has that cool back piece. And that guy's running that cool little ice effect. All of that devastates the frame rate for this.
I hunt boar, hunt to feed my people. You are not a friend to us. You need to run faster than boar.
Okay.
Travel far.
And stab me.
I have seen many an exile come and go, into the forest or into the ground. You seem different somehow. Different good, different bad, it's hard to tell at this stage. The name is Eramir. For now, you have the benefit of my doubt. Those bandits you've encountered out there, they're the dregs of Oriath. And with any foul broth, the nastiest chunks bubble to the surface. The lords of Larceny, Oak, Creighton, and Alira, the self-appointed monarchs of the forest, Creighton in the east, Alira in the west, Oak in the north, and this village, this tribe, we pay their taxes.
Fun.
I would never venture to say that life in Rayclast is easy, but with those three gone, well, living here might just become possible.
Okay. Sign the good man up to murder. Let's go.
I am Nina, keeper of the spirit. Are you a kind exile, like Eramir? He is good to us, helps us. You will stay and help us too, yes?
Yeah.
A beast hunts us in her dreams. A great white beast, tortured and maddened by bad men, a long time gone. She will come here one night to tear, crush, and eat. Her pain tells her to. Find the white beast and end her pain before she shares it with us.
Oh, a 3060 Ti or 6650. Oh, that's a little... Damn. Yeah, that's not great. Damn. Even if it has a better encoder, if you're falling that far under spec versus the same generation of cards, that puts you in the back. Fuck. That's not great. Oh yeah, well no, I mean, all things considered, the continuous increase in overall processing power and overall change in forward progress in PC equipment in the past 20 years has been freaking mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. It wasn't that long ago that people were bragging about getting, like, 500 gigabyte hard drives. Not solid state, that hard drives. Okay. The Radeon 7K and the RTX 4K both have AVI. Or AV1, not AVI. Holy shit. Oh. No, it's just from all the research that I could find, it seems like the NVIDIA specific the NVIDIA specific 264 is the most dependable commonplace for streaming and has the best integration for OBS in specific. So it may just be simply because I'm using OBS as opposed to another program, but I can't think of another program because OBS is the gold standard for streaming and recording. 22? Oh my god, an Athlon 2? I have one in the garage. I have an Athlon 2 in the garage in its box. I looked at it like 2 days ago. I have boxes of old parts out there. Oh my god. A 256. When you look at those things compared to today's standards and realize that that was, you know, like 15 years ago, you start to understand just how much progress has been made. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for the time, it was groundbreaking. Now it's something that's joked about.
We are the same. We dream
Which is
big,
almost sad,
new
but
places.
it's
We
progressed
cannot
so
tell
fast.
Stories are told about us. I learn the words, the ways of Orion. You listen to me, and not pigheads like Grus. Then you will live to find more new places. The road, it runs east and west of here. To the west, it passes the bandit woman's camp, then turns south to the sea. But you say it is now blocked. I have seen a strange thing in the rock by that south path, like one of Grust's carvings, but of stone. You should go look at it. What has been closed might be opened again.
Okay. Goodbye.
What?
No, the most expensive PC that I have built is the PC that I'm sitting on right now. That's, again, as I said, because most of the PCs that I've owned have been junkyard builds. Yeah, I definitely will. I'm very intrigued now. This is why I like having you in here. You always bring forth interesting information. Someone that I can have intriguing conversation with. I will say, when I had absolutely no voice, that was something that I found myself really missing. I was just laying there like, I could be talking with him right now, if I could speak. Just crippled out. Oh, man. No, there's a lot of intriguing progress being made on a multitude of fronts right now, and I both look forward to and am afraid of the ramifications. I am curious to see the change and forward progress, but I am fearful of what it may entail. Need this? No. No. Nope, I don't need any of my exos that I have, I think. Or not exos, but uniques. Nope. Nope. Do I need any of these? No. Big Sag. Haven't used any of these yet? No. Oh, no. No, I cannot. No. Okay. Alright, alright. Looking longingly at things that I can't use. Or that I would actively have no use for. Okay. I'm tired of looking like garbage. Yeah, give. 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 Cool. Thank you. Oh yeah. I feel that's the way that it should be. If conversation is only linear, then it only goes one direction, and where's the fun in that? It always has to be changing. That's how you stay informed and learn. There's always more to learn about, more to speak about, more understanding to be brought to the table. And in an open forum, no one is the teacher and no one is the student. For everyone can teach and everyone can learn. And there's a beauty to that. I get cordoned into a tiny area for this one. Is that what we've come to? Aw. All of these are identified. Interesting. Agony eye. Oh, you're all specialized. Oh, some of you are mirrored. Poppy. Yeah, those are unique items. The mirrored ring. Actually, that isn't bad. Alright, you little gremlin. Come out of the woods. Come on. Oh yeah, of course. And as I said, I am looking at a monitor. Well, I'm looking at a better graphics card. Not because this one is falling short, it's actually blown my expectations away, but more so because I realized that maintaining higher fidelity on more intensive games is going to require a better graphics card. That's one that I'm definitely hunting for. I've got plenty of RAM that I'm not worried about, except if I wanted to do a RAM upgrade, really, I would have to step up to a new motherboard, only because my motherboard can't house DDR5. It's a DDR4 board. There's not much I can do about that. I mean, all things considered, I'm not lacking on RAM. Jesus! Alright, you little buggers. Ah. I see, said the blind man to his deaf son, kissing into the wind, saying it's all coming back to me. Alright, let's go into here. Which is technically our next spot to go into. Adios. And into the tree. Once more, into the tree. Up and into here. Okay. Give me a path. There it is. Oh. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh! Holy shit. Let me teleport. Okay. I was just locked in place by how many enemies there were. Yeah, these archers are actually significantly worse than the witches because they will do a ridiculous amount of damage that actively ignores any and all resistances for literally no freaking reason. And it is very annoying to deal with. I do not like them, Sam I am. And if I could get freaking Absolution to show up ever, I could actually make some progress. Because that's literally crippling me right now. Because this build is actually based around having that up and online. That because the game is deciding that I'm never going to get A, any uniques, and B, ever get the one spell that I actually need. I'm kinda boned. That is what's snapping us in half right now. But it is what it is. I'm not salty about it. Just getting worn down. Okay. Okay, am I stun locked? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah. Thank you. Also, getting stun locked hurts. It hurts. No. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, you want to do the one thing that I'm telling you to do instead of trying to slam the freaking bears in the teeth? Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. The walk via left click, crippling you. Ah, isn't that fun? Eh. It is my fault. Like, I should remember that at any point if I click on something, the game is going to walk in a small circle and try and hit it, instead of actively letting me move. To be fair, I can just do this. Which I probably should be doing, but I don't. Hiya. Yeah. Yeah. Being down one of the main attacks for a build is actually crippling. It's like running around with broken legs. You can technically do it, but you're not going to be happy about it. Oh, hello. Not gonna get what I need today. Unless this unlocks it. Which it might. I don't know. I think companies when it comes to CPUs are just whatever has better price to performance. I like price to performance, to be fair. It's not... I mean, I know it sounds weird because I had an i5. Now I have another i series. But I don't mind using any company that has good price to performance ratio. It's just, at the time, what was within my budget, within the socket set that I had for my PC, and was readily available, was an Intel. So that's what I went with. I think my CPU is okay. I think. Fuck, I don't even remember what CPU I have. Holy shit, I don't remember what CPU I have. No. Can't be. Ooh, that's something I meant to do. There we go. Yeah, that is a problem. Intel CPUs are nice. I like AMD though, don't get me wrong. AMD has some freaking war horses.
Hello.
You have nothing that I want. Fudge nuggets. Oh wait, you do have something that I want, but I need to be level 21. Shit. Alright. Fair enough. I'm buying it already because it'll disappear by the time I can actually get to it. You also like that one, but
Going?
need it. I'm gonna grab it.
What troubles you bring now?
Hey, understandable. No, hear me out. Completely understandable. Anyone who faults you for it doesn't understand what they're looking at. AMD is out here trying to change the game, literally. Do I need two of you? No, because I need that mana regen really, really badly.
Going?
Yes, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Good luck with your problems.
The
Yin.
white east spirit is at rest. No more pain. Take this in thanks from me, and from the suffering animal that you have helped.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna take the mana flask. I'm gonna need that. You don't sell gems yet. Heck. Hold on.
I thought you were a fool for seeking out Mervale. A fool in love with death. Now, I don't know. Still, you've delivered this coast from the terrors that long held sway here. We may now find some respite, and that's more than any of us could have hoped for. But please, consider this. What have you become when even nightmares fear you?
A scarier nightmare. On absolution. There it is. Freaking there it is. Bye-bye.
Well,
You're
Damn me. I didn't think it possible. All these souls Mervale and her brood have consumed over the years. You done right by those that are dead, and by those who still might live.
Yeah, that is entirely fair. And that's the way that I've looked at it for a long time, is AMD definitely is your gaming, whereas Intel is your production. I don't have a better way to put that. I mean, yeah, no, that's completely fair. And AMD is fighting a war with Intel. There's no better way to put it. They have been for a long time. They're both warring for supremacy, and neither one truly sits at the top, and when they do, it is for a very short period of time before the other catches up and or surpasses them, which is fantastic because we as the consumers benefit from this. We benefit from it massively. So we just sit back and go, hey, you guys keep fighting the good fight. We'll be here. Waiting for the next war to happen. Yep, exactly. And that's part of why I like it so much, and also part of the reason why I don't have a baser line of favoritism for one or the other. Because it really boils down to, no matter who's sitting in that top spot, I'm going to benefit from it. It doesn't matter who's there right now. I'm going to find benefit in them either gaining ground or losing ground. I see this as an absolute win.
Farewell.
Thank you. Will do my best to. Okay. Not bad, not good, not bad. Yeah, very meh. But we need it, so. Yeah. Yeah. The fucking 4090. Ugh. Yeah. The top end of the 4000 series is ridiculously expensive for a reason. You can't get better. And as you say, that's exactly what happens. They can inflate the price because they can't be compared with. But if AMD tomorrow dropped a card that either hit the same mark or slightly above it and sold it for $1,000, first of all, they'd sell out almost instantly. And second of all, Nvidia would be clawing at the doors to war their way back up immediately. And that price would plummet because it would have to. Because they wouldn't have an option. The price would either plummet or they would starve. And either way, we win. The corporate wars give nothing but victory to us. Yes! Ah. Yes. All right. First of all, Absolution, you live there. Second of all, Flaming Skulls, you live there. Third of all, we'll stick you over here, I think. No. Stick you here. We'll stick you here. We'll stick you there. Movements. Frost Bomb and Frost. Oh, the skulls, right. Actually, Skull, Frost Rune, Frost Pulse, Frost Blink. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had heard about it. Why isn't this as good? What's going on? What's happening? How are things going like this? This isn't what I thought it was. It's like, well, you should have read better. I mean, a lot of it boils down to people not reading the fine print. But it's that always happens. I mean, if you have a top-end card and another company can't keep up with it, but they can market it similarly, they will. It's just the way of the world. Yeah, spit on the ground, I don't care. Spit in my mouth. How about that? Pansy.
Hello.
True. True. Yeah. But again, it is a point where we as the consumers benefited from things being done weird. What am I missing? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, my totem. Totem pole. Okay. No. Here we are. My merry men have returned. And I find sanctity with them. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's a difference maker. Yeah. Wonder if that was essential. Hey. Yes. Absolutely. Go for what fits your budget and needs. 100%. Because, like, brand loyalty, I can understand. That's fine when you're dealing with things like Pepsi or Coke. They're both colas. There's a set price for one or the other. That's how it is. That's just how it is. Brand loyalty isn't going to break the industry there. But with graphics cards, if you're an AMD boy, you have been losing for a while. Literally just because you favor those cards. Because Nvidia has been leading the front lines. Because that's just what it is. They have. Every time that a new AMD card has come out that can compete with them, they have been ready to cop out that next chipset. That isn't to give discredit for AMD at all. However, Nvidia's been coughing out tanker cards at the top end, and because of that, they're able to just choke the industry. And there's been enough brand loyalty to just Nvidia at this point that they can continue to force the hand of AMD to play catch-up. Because they're gaining enough money off of being able to overprice their cards that they can choke out mass R&D. Which means that the next set of cards that AMD is trying to catch up to and trying to force their way ahead of are already in production. They just haven't gone into release yet. And to AMD's credit, they are fucking trying. They are warring to get to that front line and try and stop that from occurring. But in the realm of graphics cards, it's just been a choking match. And part of that is literally born from the Nvidia fanboys who are sitting on their shoulders and going, they are the greatest cards that will ever be created. No company will ever produce a graphics card that can compete. And they don't understand how detrimental to their own progress that could actually be. That isn't to take from them. If you like something, stick with it. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is it can be damaging to the industry as a whole when the collective mindset falls into that. Exactly. Exactly. Preference is good when it doesn't cause a choke point. But when you start having preference on, like, well, I like Chevy, for instance. We'll just use that as the example. I like Chevys. I'm going to buy a new Chevy truck. And that Chevy truck falls behind in every safety rating, falls behind in fuel economy, falls behind in overall gadgetry, and it doesn't earn any awards, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just behind, even the baser industry standard. Am I still in the right for choosing a vehicle that's less safe, less fuel efficient, less progressive, and doesn't push the industry forward for the same price as something that does push the industry forward, that does push the edge, that does force progress? Or vice versa, if I choose something that's far above market price, but does push that industry, am I doing the correct thing because I'm doing it because it's better, or am I doing it because I like this company more than the other companies? And I'm forcing that company into a better position so it can choke out the other companies and mitigate the industry around its progress. It's weird. It's odd to think about, but from an economic and beneficial standpoint, going so hard into the fanboying for Nvidia is actually working on trying to cripple the graphics card industry. Because it's forcing everyone else to either try and catch up or try and emulate. which cuts off progress from the outside. And to AMD's benefit, they don't like to copy. They like to go about it their own way. they don't like copying things. Unless it's something that's massively beneficial. And then they will try and incorporate it in their own way, but they won't copy it. Which I give full props to. Because emulating something that's a positive is not a bad thing. It's weird. It's a weird ground to work in. Because if you're gaining benefit from it, by all means, go for it. But do it out of gaining benefit from it, not out of brand loyalty to it. Because the King of Kings is only king for so long. I mean, a fantastic showcase of that is Ferrari and Lamborghini. The King of Kings was felled by a random dude who made tractors. They're still both there, but they're considered equal now. Except for one was a guy who made freaking tractors. And the other one made sports cars and race cars for the ultra rich. Something to be said for it. Fanboy enough to deny something like Lumen and Nanite being any good, if you've heard of those. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's fair. That is entirely fair. Yeah, entirely because they're fanboying over the hardware-based ray tracing. No, it's not. It's statistically not. But fanaticism will overcome statistics every time. That's just what it is. You get somebody to like your stuff well enough, they'll tell you it's the greatest thing on Earth, even if it's terrible. It's just what it is. That is a fantastic point. I hadn't even thought about it, but you are entirely correct. Laughing in the face of progress and forward momentum because it isn't made by their people. Their people. But you could guarantee if those same things were incorporated on an NVIDIA card, suddenly it's the greatest thing that's ever been created. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread, my guy. You don't understand how game-changing this is gonna be. Once again, they've revolutionized the industry. Yes, absolutely. And that is something that I should have been very clear about. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions on things. I am 100% for that. Free speech and all that entails. I don't like when your opinion denies the facts placed in front of you and then denies those facts to convince another that your lie is the truth. I don't appreciate that. That's you pressing your opinion onto another without allowing them to learn of their own accord, and not only not allowing them to, but stopping them from being able to. And that just doesn't feel right. I also want to broaden it slightly. This isn't just tucked into specifically computer components in the computer industry in its entirety. This is tucked into everything. Like, people can do and act as they choose when it doesn't infringe on another person's ability to do so. And at the point that you're lying and spreading misinformation for the purpose of making yourself and your loyalties look better to another individual to push them into the same group that you're in, you've crossed that line. It's odd how this shifted from being a discussion. Ow. What the fuck is happening? It's odd that this shifted slightly from a discussion about individual components in the computer industry to more of the moral quandary of individuals and their fanaticisms. I love that. The fluidity of conversation, isn't it beautiful? Should actually just be heading through this area, but I was thinking about other things. Not just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, man. That's interesting. Human beings are fun. We are odd little creatures. That is fair. Absolutely. And I know that with all of the bullshit that I've thrown towards Nvidia for what has been quite a bit of the stream, I also want to make it very clear that they make good products. There's a reason that the 4090 is sitting where it is. There is a reason. They have, for the moment, pressed to the apex. But, given the circumstances of the future, it's a complete unknown. Tomorrow, a startup company in Zimbabwe could cough out a graphics card that shatters the market. Shatters it. We don't know. You never know. And it could very literally be something as simple as that. You have these two titans of the industry who are felled by a complete and total unknown that shows up out of left field with a product so far beyond anything that graces the market right now that there was no way to preempt it. They didn't have any research on these people showing up out of nowhere. They didn't know what was going on. They couldn't plant moles in their inside and see what was happening. They couldn't commit corporate espionage. They didn't know. Oh yeah, absolutely. Something that's interesting to it is the unknowns of especially the computer component industry. Because like with most industries, there is a certain set standard. There's a baseline that it operates from. But with the computer components edge, there's a lot of it that's just up in the air. There's so much that can be done and so many pieces that go into each individual system that somebody could revolutionize one component of it. One piece. Not the entire thing, one piece or one component that makes up the other portions of it. Like somebody came up with a new thread set that just happened to be significantly more efficient in transferring information than any thread set that had ever come before it. They didn't create a chip for it, they just found out that doing it in this way transfers more information. That would revolutionize the industry. And that's not actually creating a component, that's just realizing something about the engineering of one small piece of that. It's so crazy to think about. And it's even crazier to think that discoveries like that could be made on a daily basis. Like, all the time. And are happening all the time. I mean, by all rights, we truly do live in the information era. Yes, absolutely. Yes, clearing the air. No one is inherently better than the other when it comes to any industry. Nothing is inherently better. They have their differences. Some are going to be better in some regards. Some are going to be worse in some regards. That's what it is. We just don't know what's going to happen in the future. Because one may become superior in the regards that it was inferior in. And one may fall behind. You never know. That is the ebb and flow of life. Not just the corporate industrial complex, but life itself. A constant state of change. Ooh. These orbs are hard to find. Why do I keep cutting back like this? No. Out of the way. Me across. Oh yeah, absolutely. I just find it interesting. A lot of weird little things like that. Subtle applications on a broader spectrum. I find a lot of intrigue in. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, well, on that note, I am actually gonna teleport back to town. And I think I'm going to call it for today. Because I am worn down and I still have editing to do. So that's gonna be fun. Be you and you. Get us out of that. Yes. And then hold for just a second. Do. Yes. Should be able to pop this over, ping bonk. Here. Get out of here. Thank you. Oh, that's so loud. Wow. Why are you like this? That's better. That's what I meant for it to happen. Holy crud. Yeah, I am happy you were as well. I hope you do better with the headaches. Hey man, you gotta keep it interesting, right? Gotta mix it up. I haven't had a lot of time to actually just sit down and conversate for a while. So I am enjoying it quite a bit. It's something that I am entertained by and enjoy just as much. But either way, I appreciate you guys coming by. If you're new, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you're coming back, you're always welcome here. And again, I really do appreciate seeing you here. And if you've been here for a while, oh, you already know. I appreciate you, and it's always good to see you come by. Really, it is. It means the world to me. If you're over on Twitch and you liked what you saw, go ahead and drop a follow. And if you're over on YouTube, hit me up with a sub and a like. It will let me know that you want me to keep doing things like this. Either way, I'm live normally Wednesday to Friday, unless something's gone wrong. If I'm not live on Twitch, pop over to YouTube. If I'm not live on YouTube, pop over to Twitch. You can find me on either one, modus_m. I shortened it out so it was easier to find. It just makes my life easier and makes your life easier. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love you. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!